All right, guys, today we're going to talk about one of the most beautiful places in the country, if you ask me. We're talking about Kailua town today. We love it here. Chelsea was born and raised here, and we're going to tell you all about it.
So Matt and I run one of the top producing teams on Oahu known as the Turnkey Group, brokered by eXp Realty. Together with our amazing team, we cover all things real estate on Oahu. But before we jump in, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Turn on that bell for notifications. That way you never miss out one of our tours all across Oahu, whether we're talking about communities, neighborhoods, home tours, we got it all.
For those of you who don't know about Kailua, it's over on the east side of the island, tucked behind the Kailua Mountains. It's a small, quiet town with a lot of charm. Although it has developed a lot over the years and a lot of big box stores have come in, like Target, you got the UFC gym over here, Whole Foods, it's still got its quiet little town charm, and we think you guys are gonna absolutely love it, so let's check it out.
There's so much to love about Kailua. There's so many different restaurants, shops, coffee houses, breweries. You don't even have to leave. But today we're going to talk about the 5 things that you should know before moving here.
All right, so let's kick it off with the first thing you need to know, and that would be weather. Over here on the windward side in Kailua, it definitely rains more than the rest of the island. Typically, it's just a quick passing shower though, and hopefully leaves you with a nice rainbow. But when we do move into the wetter months, it's typically through the winter, you will see significantly more rain over here than the rest of the island. I've heard people say Kailua is too rainy. I definitely wouldn't classify it as that. But the rain is gonna come through. That's all part of the reason why this side of the island is so lush, beautiful, and green.
So usually when it rains, it's pretty warm and it's pretty light and it lasts maybe about 20 minutes and then it's done. Also, it's pretty common that it will rain up until about 8 or 9 in the morning and then you're good for the day. So you definitely get used to it pretty quickly.
So when it comes to Hawaii, we literally have the best weather on the planet. And this is because of the trade winds. So the trade winds are going to come from the northeast. They're going to blow down in the southwest position, which is going to be blowing right into Kailua, hence the windward side. All right, so when these clouds hit, they're going to hit that Kailua mountain range, and that's what's going to encourage them to drop the rain, hinting more rain on this side. But this is what keeps the island nice and cool, and again, gives us that reputation for some of the best weather that you can find on the planet.
Moving on to our second point, it is the cost of living. Hawaii is notorious for being super expensive and we call it, there's a price to paradise. Kailua is no exception and there's no sugarcoating it.
When it comes to the cost of living, it's definitely something of concern. There is a price for paradise here in Hawaii. It all also depends where you're coming from. Myself, I moved here over 15 years ago from New Jersey, another expensive state, so it wasn't a huge shock to me. But maybe if you're coming from somewhere that's very, very cheap, you will get that sticker shock when looking at home prices and groceries and whatnot. So you got to think about it though, right? There's a cost to living in somewhere that's very, very desirable. Between the weather here, the beautiful beaches, the crystal clear warm water year round, that's what you're paying for.
Don't forget, some of the best things in life are free. And Hawaii, especially Kailua, is known to have some of the most beautiful beaches. We have great hiking trails and beautiful public parks.
Another thing worth mentioning is the way the community is over here. It's a small, tight-knit community. There's a lot of pride that goes into living here. For instance, if you have a daily routine like Chelsea does, where she takes the dogs down to the beach every morning for a walk, you're gonna run into the same people, make acquaintances. Everyone tends to be very friendly.
There's so many types of community events here that you can get involved with, whether it be farmers markets, town parties, or beach cleanups. So moving on to our next point is outdoor activities. If you live in Kailua, there's always something to do here.
If you're an outdoorsy person, Kailua is perfect for you. Not only can you go to the beach year-round and enjoy these beautiful, crystal clear waters, but there's a whole bunch of hiking trails around here for all different types of levels. One of the most popular is going to be the Lanikai pillbox hike. This one is very popular to do for sunrise. People head up there in the dark, catch the beautiful sunrise that comes up behind the Mokes. There's other waterfall hikes back in Manawili. And then we got the Olamana Three Peaks hike. This one is very challenging, and I can't stress this enough. Know your limits and plan accordingly. Even on the pillbox hike, we see countless rescues of helicopters coming by because people push their limits, or they're out there in the middle of the day and it's super hot and they're getting dehydrated. And Olamana has claimed countless lives. I mean it when I say this, it's the ocean and the hiking that claims lives here, and you do not want to end up as a statistic, so please be careful if you do get out there.
If water activities are more your thing, you can go to Kailua Beach and do some windsurfing, kite surfing, or Lanikai Beach, which is gorgeous, and a lot of people do stand-up paddleboarding over there. Or if you want something a little more fun, you can always go to Kalama's and do a little bit of bodyboarding.
If you're into golfing like me, then there's plenty of options over here in Kailua. If you have access to get on the Marine Corps base, over at the Clipper is a beautiful golf course. It's got, I think it's 12, 13, and 14 run parallel with the ocean. If you're a slicer, your ball's literally going to go into the Pacific Ocean. We got the Royal Hawaiian Golf Club. This is literally tucked away back in the middle of the jungle. It's a must-see golf course. I don't think there's anything else like it anywhere in the world. You're literally playing golf in the middle of nowhere. It's like you're in the scene of Jurassic Park or something. There's the municipal course called the Pali, and then there's Olamwana Golf Course as well. If you're looking for something more exclusive, come join me and Chelsea. We're members over at Mid-Pacific Country Club in Lanikai. Offers a beautiful golf course that's nice and challenging, but not too hard either, and beautiful facilities over there for you to enjoy.
Whether it's hiking, or doing a water sport, or just taking a relaxing walk on the beach, Kailua offers so many different options for outdoor enthusiasts, and you don't even need to be a super athlete to enjoy them. Finally, we gotta do it. We're gonna talk about real estate. Kailua has some of the best real estate on the island. There's so much different variety, and there's something for everyone, but it is a little bit pricier because everything is on higher demand.
All right, so real estate in Kailua. It does have something for everybody. Let's start with Kailua Gardens. It's a private little area situated right next to Kailua town. So the location's perfect. This is where pretty much, I would say, 80–85% of all the condos and townhomes will be in Kailua. You got a 5-minute walk to Kailua town, maybe 15-minute walk to the beach. It's perfectly situated. You're looking at studios, 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, several different complexes within here that offer different types of amenities. When it comes to single-family homes, there's several different neighborhoods. One of the ones I'll talk about is Enchanted Lake. So there is a lake in the middle of Kailua, and all the properties situated around here refer to the Enchanted Lake community. Prices in Enchanted Lake are probably running from about 1.2 up to probably 3 million for properties situated right on the lake. Other neighborhoods like Kool-Aid Track is the most desirable. It is right near the beach, also a quick walk over to Kailua town. This is just a great location. The lots are big, the homes aren't right on top of each other, and the streets are quiet. This one here, I think the cheapest we saw sold was maybe a year or so ago for 1.9 million, and it was an absolute teardown property. So you can just imagine the price points that get up when it's a nice fixed up property. Right on the beach is the neighborhood referred to as Beachside. Obviously, we're going to talk about multi-million properties over here. When it gets to the big luxury estates right on the beach, you know, it could go up to $30 million or more. Everybody loves Lanikai. It's a very exclusive, tiny neighborhood tucked away back there that overlooks the Mokes when you're out on the beautiful beach there. Beachfront properties here, again, going to run from anywhere from $10 to $30 million, and definitely multi-million dollar properties that are situated back from the beach as well. There are a bunch of other neighborhoods, and we'd love to go into more description of all, but we don't want to take too much time here on this video. Overall, I would say Kailua, again, small neighborhood. There are a couple different towns, but inventory is extremely limited. So if you want to get into something, it is going to take a little work, and it is going to cost probably a little more than your average home for sure, but we do believe it's worth it.
All right, so there you have it, guys. as the 5 things you need to know about living in Kailua. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, please reach out to us. We're happy to help.
Got me falling right back.